All right, everybody. So we're gonna make a hot, sexy, definitely get you laid arrangement, all you guys. So watch this episode because I'm about to help you out in the bedroom. Commonly, obviously, everybody, when you go to a flower shop or when you think of a flower arrangement, you're gonna think, oh, let's put it in one nice container that's gonna sit in the center of the table. Well, of course, that's common, and we're not common. So what we like to do, or what I like to do, is I like to get things such as a simple little bud vase purchased, I think, at a place like IKEA, $1 a piece, easy enough, and then a standard pot. But I like to do things like rock things in different ways, so we'll kind of like line them in here on angles, so that they're going in different directions. But how we secure that, so that we want to fix our angles, is by using Oasis floral foam, a foam in which holds water, which keeps flowers alive. So we'll go in with one, and you kind of like slide your vase down below. Well, let's do that one on an angle there. We're going to then slide that over to get another one down here. And let's see, we go in on an angle with that one there. Then I want this one on an angle there. Done. We're going to work with our first flower being a dahlia. Dahlias are a springtime flower. They're beautiful. We're going to work with a striped dahlia today, which is this beautiful orange, dark burgundy to white striped dahlia. I like to sometimes use just the buds of the flower, which will eventually open, but it also adds just some different dimension and texture. I have a funny story about a dahlia. We used dahlias a couple weeks ago. We were doing a job for Oxygen Network, and we had to make headdresses out of flowers, and we did a 12-foot dog completely out of dahlias. It was crazy. I'm going to leave room on my outside edges here for a filler flower such as cattail. So we're going to kind of just fill our vases now. So it's kind of really cool because we're using actual vases, which look kind of like test tubes, I guess, in a weird way. These are our chocolate cosmos. You want to delicately rip the plastic off because they are a very delicate flower. Smells like a Snickers bar. Cut them on an angle, get them cut, drop them in some water, and it's as simple as that. No real design needed when it comes to dropping stems into a vase. You want to make sure your vases are completely full up with water, because a flower will tend to drink through its stem at any length. I'm going to top off that with a couple more. Grab some of our cattail, which you can tell it blends beautifully with the colors and is such a sexy flower. So I've got one last one we're going to go ahead and fill in so she gets to go to the party too. And now we're done with our dahlias. So we've got our cosmos, our cattails, and our dahlias in. But I feel like it needs one little last element. So that's when we go over to the craft station, to the crafty area, and we find something that's going to make it different. It's going to add that element of Flaming Flower Productions to it. Some hooker heels. Definitely going to go for the black candelabra. Nothing says sex like candlelight. So I'll leave that behind because I don't think that's too sexy. It's more hoary. So each arm is going to get the dish with crystals, which adds that kind of sexy gothic look. It's going to get a candle. And I mean, obviously, you could have taken your candelabra and put it on the side of your arrangement or off to the other side. But why? I mean, it's so typical and just normal to do that. I just wanted to add a couple more tips for you guys or get you a little bit more nookie. I would say you could add something like, we have these amazing caramel sea salt truffles that have skulls and crossbones on them. Just added little touches like this is going to make your girl go crazy. That you put so much attention into detail. Put those around. You could do some lower candles, maybe scented, to get that mood right. I'm gonna go ahead and light up the candles. And I always suggest that you're able to, if you want to go ahead and light up your candles a few minutes before you're about to bring her in or set her down for dinner. And so here we go, man. This is definitely, Ben, hit those lights. Definite kind of sexy. She's definitely not saying no tonight.